first met, I thought my eyes would fall straight out of my head. Guess we all living proof of love at first sight. But now we both see love in a different light.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to share this video with you guys today because I decided to do a makeup tutorial using the products, or several of the products that I got in Boxycharm, as well as the products that I ordered from Ulta this month. I will leave a link to both my Boxycharm unboxing video and my Ulta haul video down below so you guys can check those out if you're interested. Anyways, if you guys are all interested in seeing how I came up with this look as well as what I think about the products, then go ahead and keep watching. The first thing I'm going to use is this concealer collection palette by Measurable Difference. Those of you that have Boxycharm know that this came in this month's subscription. I can kind of see how it's holding up throughout this tutorial and let you guys know as I go, and also just how it feels during the application process. And I think I'm going to come in with this vanilla shade here and use that for all the high points in my face. Just grab a little concealer brush here. See how this goes. I'm kind of nervous. It's definitely a very thick consistency. Like, it takes a little bit of effort to spread it around. So far, doesn't feel too bad. Definitely has a strange smell. That might be kind of hard to get past, but yeah, I really don't like the smell. I don't even know what to compare it to. It just smells weird. I'm gonna put a little bit on my lids as well. All right, here it goes. I mean, it's all right. I don't feel like it has very great coverage. I'm so used to using my Shape Tape that I feel like that has just such great coverage that it's hard to match that. But I mean, it's not terrible. Definitely helps brighten up the under eye area, which is good. And it's fairly easy to blend. The smell is just pretty awful. It smells like chemicals, I guess. Oh, the lighting is like fading in and out. That is so annoying. I'm sorry, guys. So I think that it's pretty much blended in. It makes my face look so white, but don't worry because I'm going to be cream contouring with this as well. I think I'm going to grab the shade Cappuccino and see what that looks like for a contour shade on me. Yeah, I don't know if that's quite dark enough. I'm going to go in with this Milk Chocolate shade here, see if that's better. I definitely want something a little bit more on the cool side, so I'm going to try that. So that gives me a little more color. Yeah, that's a little better. I mean, that's not terrible. It's actually a really nice shade. It's not too intense. It's more of a cool tone brown, so it looks nice with my skin tone. So now I'm going to use this e.l.f. sheer powder that I got in my Ulta haul. Then I'm going to go ahead and take the little powder puff that comes with it to set the rest of my face. Right. Now it's time to do the eyes. So I'm grabbing this Carli Bybel palette. I've been so excited to try it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to play with it and see what I come up with. So I'm just taking you guys along for the ride. Okay, so I think I'm going to first go in with some of this shade right here. Wow, it's nice. It's really pigmented and creamy and easy to blend. I think I'm going to bring it all the way in to my inner corner here and then kind of blend it in on my outer lid as well. Just kind of building on the color. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush with no product on it and just run that along the edges to soften them up. Blend it out a little bit better. What do I want to grab? I think I want to grab this shade here. It looks like it's got a tiny bit of sheen to it, but it's not super shimmery, so I'm going to place that in the crease as well to add a little bit more definition. And the same thing I did with the other shade, I'm just going to bring it down on the outer third of the lid and the inner third of the lid. Again, I'll come back in with that fluffy brush with no product on it, just to soften up those edges. I'm trying to decide what I want to do in the center there. I think for the center of the lid, I'm going to grab this gold shade right here. I'm going to go ahead and use my finger and just pack it right in the center there. Then I'll come back in with that smaller brush that I used for that kind of dark taupey shade, just to blend the edges of that with the gold a little better. Then I'm going to go ahead and wipe this baking powder off from underneath my eyes really quickly. I think I'm going to take this shade right here, this kind of mauve, light purple mauve shade, and run that along my lower lash line. I'm going to take a small little pencil brush and I'm going to grab this dark, more plum shade and get that closer to my lash line. Now I'm going to grab my NYX Epic Ink Liner here, and I'm just going to run that right along my upper lash line. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to do a wing yet. I think I might just run it along my lashes just to help my falsies blend in a little better. I'm going to go ahead and apply my false eyelashes off camera and then I'll be right back. So now I'm using this IT Cosmetics No-Tug waterproof eyeliner, and I decided that I'm going to run that along my lower waterline just to create a little bit more depth since I've got so much color going on down there. It's going to be kind of like getting it in the waterline and right along the lower lash line as well, so I can kind of smudge it out. And then I'm just going to take a more flat brush like this, smudge that into the shadow. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab this little pencil brush again. I wiped all the product off it, and I'm going to use this pink highlighter shade and place that in the inner corner of my eye as a highlight. Now I'm grabbing my OFRA Oil Control Press Powder. I like to use this to help control the oil underneath my eyes, but also just to brighten up the under eye area, especially whenever I do like a really kind of dark smoky eye look. Alright, to contour I'm using my Fiona Stiles contouring palette, and this one is in light medium. This is what it looks like here. I just like to blend all three of these shades together, and I'll go ahead and use a fan brush to do that. And I'll just grab this fluffy brush and a little bit of this lightest shade here, and I use that just to contour the very tip of my nose. Now I'm going to grab my Makeup Geek blush in the shade XOXO for my cheeks. Highlight. I'm really excited because I'm going to use the OFRA highlighter that came in Boxycharm this month. I called it Rodeo Drive, but I'm pretty sure it's actually called Rodeo Drive. Tomato, tomato, right? Like, if my skin was a smidge darker, I think that this would just pop even more. It's just so gorgeous. So to help it pop a little bit better, I'm going to grab this Milani highlighter, and it is in the shade Moon Glow. It's a really light kind of pink highlight shade. It just shows up a little bit better for my skin tone. There you go. Hello, highlight. Hello, hello, hello. For lip liner, I'm grabbing this Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in the shade Natural. And then for lipstick, I'm going to grab this Milani Amore Matte Liquid Lipstick, or it's lip cream actually, and it is in the shade Adorable. I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit of the OFRA highlighter and just dab it right in the center of my lips. Last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and grab my Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray and spray the heck out of my face. Alright, my final thoughts on the products. Pleasantly surprised. I was honestly not thinking I would like this palette at all. It just felt like I wouldn't like the texture of it. I wasn't sure how to work with my skin type because I'm super oily, and I actually like it. Like, I probably won't use it for my under eye area because it's super thick, but for spot correcting or cream contouring, I feel like this is perfect. And my skin looks great. It doesn't look cakey. It's not separating. Like, everything looks really good. I mean, it could be a combination of this and the e.l.f. setting powder, which I was also pleasantly surprised about. I have the NYX setting powder that reminds me a lot of like the packaging and just the way that the powder looks and feels, and I don't like that NYX powder. When I placed it on my face and let it bake and then tried to wipe it away, like the powder would not like move. It like stuck there and it did not blend into the skin very well. With this e.l.f. powder, set the foundation and the concealer, but it also like melted into the skin beautifully. And then this Urban Decay setting spray, which I've been loving, is great. I don't know, maybe it's just a winning combination, but honestly, like I said, I was pleasantly surprised. That OFRA highlight just is poppin'. Like, if my skin was just a shade or two darker, I feel like it would just show up even more. Like, it's so beautiful. Unfortunately, I usually don't wear champagne highlighters because they don't show up as well on me, but it's gorgeous. So it definitely makes me want to try out more of their highlighters and maybe try some lighter ones and see how they work with my skin tone. Oh, this Carli Bybel palette, you guys, is everything. Like, I am in love with my eye makeup right now. I mean, oh, it's so gorgeous. And it's only $14.50. I love BH Cosmetics because it is an affordable makeup company, and their products, I'm rarely disappointed with them. For what you pay, it is definitely worth the price and more. This is not sponsored or anything. I just genuinely love their products, so I wanted to share that with you guys. Yeah, anyways, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And don't forget that I have a giveaway currently still open for about another week or so. So if you haven't gotten in on that yet, make sure you do. I will leave a link to that down below as well. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video.